Here we go. At this time, I'd like to invite the Mayor of the City of New York, the Honorable Eric Adams, to come forward.
Thank you, Cardinal Dolan. Today, we salute Police Officer Jason Rivera for the last time. His journey by our side has ended. He takes another path. He can still hear us from a distance. He hears our voices, he hears our prayers, he hears our hopes. We as a city, as a state, and as a nation, we say thank you, Jason. Today our hearts are with his beautiful family. I still remember watching them in the hospital and just feeling the pain that moved throughout the entire hospital, as not only the police officers, but the staffs, the doctors, the people in the community felt the pain as we all mourned his loss. An special prayer for his wonderful wife, Dominique. High school sweethearts, love at first sight. Just watching her as she was engulfed in the pain of losing her husband. Only married for a few months, October 9th, 2021. It was clear the love was present as she walked inside the hospital, and I saw just the collapse of emotion of losing her husband to senseless violence. And to her parents, Anna and Daniel, all they ask is just for justice for their son, and justice for the children of this city. Parents wanted what every parent desires. I say to you, we're sorry. We're sorry. And Jason was the first person in his family to become a police officer. As I thought about him, I could not help but to reflect on my life. Disappointed in my observation, but watching the desire of the police department to build new bridges, he decided to go inside and help from within. And he was committed to that desire. And he did it for the right reasons. He wanted to make a difference. He wanted to become a police officer. And also thought about Jeffrey, what it means to be a big brother, Jeffrey. All you want is the best for your baby brother. You spend your entire life trying to protect them from harm and feel hopeless when something devastating happens. And we have a tendency to blame ourselves when that happens. Please don't do that. Your brother was a hero, and he understood the bonds of brotherhood and what it means to be a brother, and how painful this parting is for you. And I remember looking at your face and thinking about Bernard, my baby brother. And all I can say to you is that you have physically lost your brother, but you have gained me as your brother. And I thank you for what you have done to have this wonderful human being become a member of the New York City Police Department, and how you guided him throughout his life. You did your job so he can do his job. Jason was fortunate enough to also have a wonderful extended family. Dominique's parents, Liliana and Jimmy, and their children, his siblings-in-law. The entire Dominican community, as well as the entire city of New York, is in mourning, but it also lifts up our acknowledgement of how much first-generation New Yorkers play a vital role in the fabric of this city. He was a first-generation New Yorker, son of immigrants. Example how we can come together as a city. He's a hero, and our fellow New Yorkers acknowledge that. And we grieve for all of them, as well as his family. And with the family of his fallen partner, Officer Wilbert Mora, our hearts go out to his family. But also want to speak to my men and women that wear and adorn the uniform every day. Once a cop is always a cop. It never goes away. Every retired member inside this church and in this city feels the pain. I think about Glenn Martin, the husband of my longtime chief advisor, Ingrid Martin. He gave me a picture of his son that I hung in my locker every day as a rookie cop and throughout my 22-year career. And I was afraid that one day I will have to tell his family that he was not coming home. And it concerned me. And there were days when I thought the public did not understand and appreciate the job we were doing. And I want to tell you officers, they do. They do. Don't ever give up on the people of this city, because they will never give up on you. And every day when I see New Yorkers, they say thank the men and women of the New York City Police Department. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for what you do every day. You stand in the gap of safety. And these two fine men watered the tree of safety that allows us to sit under its shade from the hot sun of violence. You play a vital role in the prosperity of this city. And today is the morning for all of you. The tragic death of your brother in blue uniform is a stark reminder of what is on the line every day. And I'm here sitting next to the governor of the state of New York, and Senator Chuck Schumer, and other electeds. We are committed to giving you the resource to do your jobs and ensure that we can keep the people of this city safe. It takes courage to put on a uniform and a badge, to answer the call, to serve the cause of justice in every sense of the word. Cardinal Dolan, this is a biblical moment. Scripture states, greater love hath no one than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. That is what Jason did. He gave his life defending his fellow New Yorkers. That greater love unites us here today, standing side by side. There has been a tremendous amount of sadness and grief in our city. But as I travel, I see something special about New York. Inside the crevices of violence and uncertainty in COVID, inside the uncertainty of what tomorrows are alike, I see love and hope and opportunity. We are New Yorkers. I believe in this city with all my heart. And I know what we're capable of doing as we lift up this family and the families who are experiencing and feeling this violence. We care about each other. That's what makes this city possible, along with the courage of officers like Jason Rivera. The hearts of 8.8 million people are reaching out in mourning today, and we will ensure everything within our powers to not lose our family members through this senseless violence. I cannot thank you enough for your contribution. And although your loved one has taken a physical transformation into the spiritual realm, we know he's always with us. And this city will become a better place because of his sacrifice. God bless New York. God bless the New York City Police Department. God bless America.
Thanks, Bill.